La la la. La la la. La la. I need to clean this up. La 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 la. What up, Wheatfield? Hey, Melissa. Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. We needed to reset the nervous system this rising. So we listening to a little bit of tunes while we straighten up this little mess that's right here. All these books. Yes, I'm definitely in disarray. Not y'all problem though. That's what Spirit said. But we are tired of looking at it being all crowded right here, so we wanted to straighten it up. Welcome. This is the artist that we went to go see in concert. When I say such beautiful guitar music, oh, I love it. I love. Great day. Welcome to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to the wheat field. Hey, hello, Beverly. Thank you so much for tapping in. We about to jump into the comments. We just had to set the vibe. You know, we were resetting our nervous system. We washed the hair, so it's still kind of drippy. Rinsed it out really good. We straightened the room a little bit, put things just a little bit in order. We got our iced coffee. Did a little light something, a little lippy. Y'all know how it go. Just getting ourselves ready, getting reset. Spirit gave me the download. Don't get caught up in other people's problems. They gave me that naughty by nature vibe. That's telling. Naughty by nature. OPP. Other people problems. Not just other people property. It could be they shit because they problems is their property. But Spirit said, don't get caught up in it. And somebody, we had a testing. And when we definitely stepped outside of our own boundary and holding our peace and disposition, like we stepped over the boundary. We did. We had to counsel ourselves and forgive ourselves and go take a shower and reset ourselves. But we were glad at how quickly we reset. That was good. That showed progress. Let me turn that down. We were able to reset. Hello. Hey, SK. Hey, Miss Monica. Hey, Melissa. Thank y'all so much for being here. So, general collective, soulful conversation. We will take some spots for the ASRs. I think we did 7, so we'll do 4 today. Thank you so much, Melissa. I appreciate you. That was so much fun. So we'll take 4 for the ASR reading. So the first 4 people to put their weed emoji in the comments, you will go on the list for a reading after the conversation. We ain't gonna be too long. We don't feel like we will. Thank you, Melissa. We don't feel like we're gonna be too long. Every time we say that, we feel like one of them Baptist church pastors, and then they be preaching for like 2 hours and shit. And you be like, didn't you just say you weren't gonna be too long? Great daily. Goodness, juicy. Juicy, got them crazy. So we got Melissa. We got 4 spots. Yes, the rising service bleeds into the evening, the afternoon and evening service. That's so crazy. All right, y'all. So, yo, cousins, you look all day. Come out. You know that the sisters and the elders is downstairs in the basement cooking dinner because folks gonna be hungry as shit. Until some churches got wind and they started selling dinners after church. You know what I'm saying? They got to sell the dinners because folks be coming up in there. Your dad mad as hell. He looking like this because he missing part of the game. He like, look, we got to get up out of here. Folks sneaking out the back, one person at a time, going to the restroom. Now, whole family never come back. The choir done sung 17 songs. They done went through the whole damn choir book. Like, no. Man, I'm telling you, you talking about going to Sunday service and then Wednesday Bible study, then freaking Thursday choir practice, and then we right back on church on then Saturday doing some volunteer shit. And then you right back on Sunday. Woo! But we live in church now because we are the church. So we are always in church. We are always in service, okay? And we did a little bit of disturbance in the Most High's house this rising, and we had apologize to source, to self, issue some forgiveness. We received forgiveness. Look, and get ourselves reset, get back on good ground, get back on stability. We needed some stability around here. Kane Cooper the Don, thank you so much for tapping in. Hello, Alicia. I think that's how you say it. How do you say it? Elikaya, maybe. I think I'm close. You have to tell me. Elikai, maybe. I love you too, Melissa. Thank you so much. Y'all so awesome. Thank you so always for being here. Thank you so much for showing up. We have 3 more spots. Put your weed emoji, active subscribers. If you want read after today's soulful conversational session. Um, we're gonna pray. Thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending that called us all to be the infinite intelligence breathing, for we are your vessels. Thank you so much for using us in this capacity to bring these messages onto self first and foremost, beloved. Look, didn't we say let us pray? You know what I'm saying? For using us in this capacity to bring the messages onto self first and foremost, so that we may be spiritually edified, nourished, and strengthened to bear the yoke you have placed upon our shoulders. Give us the wisdom, because I'm clued in on this aisle. It's something that you need to know, that we need to know. We need to be aware of, consciously aware. I'm here in testing of holding your own boundaries, especially when it comes to the OPP, other people's problems. Your no is your no, and your yes is your yes, and there's no explanation for that. It's given like it's just not that complicated. It's really not. And don't allow yourself to be stressed over your no or your yes. Yes. I pray that y'all receive the message and that you are too edified in the spirit, that you are nourished, that you are strengthened, that you are able to bear the yoke that is upon you and to hold on to these principles when you too are tested. Yeah. I pray that you overflow with me in the middle. Harmony, unity, the ability to hold on to our boundaries with no explanation, no explaining, no explanation, without no stressing. Thank you. Without no stressing. Hold on to your boundaries with no stress. You place a boundary, you hold up to your boundary because your boundary is for you, not for them. They always gonna test you. Somebody gonna test your boundaries. They gonna be going around, like how you got the force field and that's your boundary and you are safe within it. And it's given like if you got somebody going around there testing your force field, your security, your boundary for weaknesses. Yes, something like that. Miss Beverly, I got you down. Let me see if there's anybody else that put something in there. Nope. So I'm getting like, I don't know if somebody feel like they mind is playing tricks on them or something like that, but I don't know if it's like in this world of like projections and shit, and you're trying to figure out the real from the fake. Is it you or is it them? And I'm giving, sometimes it's you and sometimes it's them. You know what I'm saying? We all project emotions out. We move from a place of protecting ourselves from past shit. Hey, Bookie, thank you so much for tapping in. We got two more spots on the list if you want to read. So it's always a good thing to check yourself to make sure that you are in alignment and you are seeing things for what it is. Temper yourself so that you don't react from a place of emotions, right? I got you. But when you realize that that's really not your issue, it's just other people problems, how do you handle your boundaries or handle yourself so that you can stay within your boundaries, beloved? It's always come back to self. It always comes back to self. When you are a self-referred type of person, you are taking responsibility for your own behaviors. You are taking responsibility for your own happiness. You are responsible. You are accountable. People gonna do their shit, and that's their problem. But it's still all about how we handle it. At the end of the day, that's what it is. We got true love coming through. It's real love. This true love has been showing up. Your wholeness and safety. See safety within your own boundaries. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. Look like we was buffering for a second. But this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. Stand on your own feet. Stand on business, your business, on your too. That's what it's given. Your wholeness and safety lie within, inside, not from a partner. This sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy. Thank you to the Most High God for guiding my tongue. Actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others, or who relies on other people, either for intimate connections, for a sense of safety, for something. It's just like the ability to be sovereign. Yeah, courage. The courage to stand on your own 2 feet, to walk this motherfucking road, that Leo energy. Divine courage is not the absence of fear. It's not. You do that shit shaking in your pelvis. That's what it is. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it anyway. Don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. Courage and strength from the Most High God. Somebody need to be edified. It's definitely giving that nourishment. Latte, talk that shit. Yeah, because they just pressed a button. You talking about self-acceptance in the relationship. That first card, the true love, said you whole and you are safe despite a partnership. And then it's like once you can do this shit, maybe you call in something. I don't know. But the first relationship is with self. I'll call in the infinite power of love, true love, right? To take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. You give it to the Most High. Let it unfold in a perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear. That's that courage, right? I needed fear. I need not fear. Let go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Self acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. You are whole, you are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Sometimes we be working on self improvement and all of these things, and especially our healing. You know that you don't notice the progress. We got tested this rising and we damn sure did something that, it was outside of our boundary. And we had to recover from that. But we recovered quickly and we gave ourselves a kudos for that. We gave ourselves a kudos for that. Confidence. Confidence is growing. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, oh love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. Grant me the courage that I never knew I had. We talking about courage and confidence and patience. Leave that alone. If you have a tendency to be impatient, something could remind you that you are working on a principle of patience. Help you exercise it. Yeah. Great day, Sandy. Thank you so much. Hey, Lakeisha. Thank you so much, beloved. That's very true. Lakeisha says it's a big difference. We beautiful inside and out. Some people, she says the dark ones just beautiful outside to fool you. Yeah. We got two cards, positivity and empowerment, and we see love again. And this card flipped. I didn't even notice it. So there you go, service. When we was talking about being in service all day. That's funny. True love, contentment. Okay, you want this too? Patience. Didn't they just say impatience and somebody might get a lesson to practice patience? That's what that say. Self-love. Self-love is the true love. When you come into that energy, you done did that shit. Somebody might be in love with money. But we see positivity, empowerment, service, and patience. Yeah, some look, we're not gonna go back down through there, y'all. We were talking about somebody getting patient with like, look, we done been up in here 4.5 hours. That's a half a work shift. And I keep tired that we done tied 17 tabs up in here to keep passing around this basket. Y'all don't let us out of here. I feel like I've been taken hostage. They done locked the doors and shit. I can't get out. My bad, y'all. No, it's not. Not even a little bit. That shit funny. Anywho, Spirit said to be in service. Stop using the universe to try and get what you want. And start asking love, light on voluntary escape, or the Most High to use you. How can you be of service? You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. You don't need to manipulate people. Somebody got a history of manipulating people to get what they want. It may not be you. It could be other people, but we all use tactics of influence to try to get our needs or our desires met, right? So it's all about the degree and severity of it. Are you hurting and harming people? Sometimes it's just all about transactional relationships, transactions. Like everything does operate on transactions though. You have to give to receive. You must be in service to something. You must serve self, but you must serve other people as well. So it's a balance. It's like being very consciously aware of how you're using your powers, how you are operating within the law, because there's always gray areas. That's what it is. It's gray areas. People operate in the gray, which is kind of, you got to learn how to play in the gray. It's not black or white, but it's like being able to extort. Yes. Yes, Faye. It's like being able to extort, being right there in that space where it's like very crafty, right? That's what I'm picking up. Very crafty type of energy. Somebody could even manipulate using positivity. They could use positivity, they could use patience, they could use all these good characteristics on the surface, but it is really only to feed their selfish need. Somebody may be getting a lesson in humility. See, look, y'all see the split? What is it? Humility and delusion. Who people look, somebody using those tactics that hit me in the sacral solar plexus, willpower, courage, confidence. Yeah. Yeah, when you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power, courage. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. Oh my goodness. This is not your problem though. It's really not. It is not your problem. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. That's just not my problem. Striving and contentment. Strive to be content. Be good no matter what's happening. Get clarity on the situation. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide me. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with the throat chakra. Let the Most High God speak. What is your message? Yeah, loneliness and despair. It's something with these energies. Somebody is utilizing false positivity, working in a gray area to distort. They're under some sort of delusion. It's almost like I'm kind of, and we've been going down the energy of church, which is weird, but it's kind of like somebody who uses, that energy of holier, suchy muchy, like doing so much good, but it's really a tactic to get what they want. It's a manipulation. It's not. It's some sort of manipulation. They are playing in the gray. It's like a person that knows how to finagle tax codes. You know what I'm saying? Like you just trying to maximize your own benefit, but they're doing it under the cover of something that's supposed to provide a benefit. But the benefit is onto them. Something about change is coming through and challenges. So that's the CNC. Change and challenges. I feel like, okay, spirit. I feel like the spirit is changing you through these challenges. And you may be called to take account of how far you've come. Yeah, divine source is here. We see sanctity. Most High God is using these challenges to change you. We changed because of the challenges. That's what we've been talking on too. The Spirit has been giving us a reminder to see your challenges as opportunities for growth, right? So that was today. We saw it as an opportunity when we was like, oh shit, we recovered from that fairly quickly. Usually we can spiral and stay in the mind or beat ourselves up, for coming out of our boundary a lot longer than what we did. And we kind of moved through it and we came out of it and we reset the nervous system and it was like, yeah, cool. We did it. Individuality is coming through. Humility says, allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So, who needs to ask the Most High God to give them the right assistance? And they are deliberately stopping me and they're giving me the words to say specifically. I don't know why that's definitely an important thing for this message. So you may come up a testing on your boundary and they may want you to stop and pause and listen for the right words to say. That is the right assistance to accept how they would lead the conversation. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Change. That's a thing to change. Change that. Impatience is through there. Don't just rush to react and say some shit. Yes, give it space, spaciousness. Sometimes it's okay to just kind of pause and let that thing sit. What you receive, let it sit for a minute, and then let the spirit give you, like, use the breath, breathe, and listen to what the spirit will have you say. Let it speak to you individually, and then you respond with the words that they give you. I feel like it's going to help us stay in our boundary. Okay. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. That's somebody's lesson. Pat yourself on the back. You got that. What was a part of your lessons? Confidence and courage. Understanding what true love is through the art and act of self-acceptance, self-love. That's true love. When you love you and you understand you are whole and you are complete and there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing, and you do not rely on your relationships to bring you these things. You do not. Relationships are assignments. If anything, they're going to help facilitate the lessons in your earth school so that you can get it. You can get the lessons. You can be empowered. You can be placed in service and be and use patience and positivity for the sake of gaining clarity, right? Understand that people can operate on all of these principles, but they can still be very manipulative. And can you discern that too? Some things are just not your problems, so don't allow them to be. Don't take that on to you. What are your issues? What are you working through? And when you stay focused on that shit, then things will turn out well for you. You want this one? You want this? Non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. Yeah, you can become fluent at doing both. Fluent at doing both. You using these Earth School challenges to become fluent in your non-duality. You are whole, you are complete, but you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And you are individual, right? This is your journey. And how the spirit takes you through it is very intimate, right? So you can be your authentic individual human self, but you are bowing and giving to the inner divine. So when you stop and take that pause and give it space, you allow the divine to answer you, to give you the right assistance based on your individual challenge. It's like being able to listen to the answers for the test. Think about it. When you got earbuds in, right, and you are tuned and connected straight to the Most High, and they feeding you the answer. But if you just gonna rush on a damn test and be like, shit, I'ma just put whatever the fuck I wanna put, bubble C, bubble C. You seeing your way through this shit. Like, just changing challenges. You just going back and doing some fucking weird ass pattern, and you don't even understand that it's a pattern. Right? A B C, A B C, C B A, C B A, D E, D E, A B C. Like, you just repeating this shit over and over and over again, and you don't recognize the pattern. Spirit is trying to get somebody to stop and be like, okay, for one, you are tuned in to the Most High God. You got your ear chakras open, aka your earbuds, right? You can look at the question, read it, read the energy, read the room, hear what they just said, and let that shit sink in so you can comprehend. And then wait, give it a little space, take a breath. You hear the soul come up and give you the answer. I'm gonna go ahead on and put they said this answer D. I'm gonna put that in there. Bubble that D. Okay. Then you read the next one. Hmm. That's C. That's C. That's C. We're gonna put C. You know what I'm saying? It's like a different strategy. Because that's one thing that they don't really teach you in school. You either got to go to a tutoring session or some sort of other educational support. Because, and I think that shit should be taught in elementary school, like how to teach kids how to take the test. They always want to test your kid on whether or not they memorize some shit and that they can regurgitate it by, it ain't really application unless it's mathematics or some shit. But the rest of that shit is just memory. They don't teach kids how to take the test. They don't teach kids how to study. And how you study and how you take the test matters on the outcome. You can know that shit. You could know it like the back of your motherfucking hand, but if you don't know how to take tests, then you missing half your shit. You can fuck that up. You can fuck it up. People get nervous. People get anxious. That's that courage down there, the lesson of confidence. Right? You could talk yourself out of it. You could overthink the answer and overanalyze, and you fuck around and pick the wrong shit, and then you be like, "Damn, I knew it." How many times people done did that shit? Damn, I knew that. Why did I do that? Why did I overthink it? Why did I doubt myself? Why did I second guess myself? Hello, somebody? Right? So it's a thing with test taking skills. If we in Earth school, then ain't nobody taught us how to take the test. They say you gonna be tested, but you didn't tell me how to get through the test. How So Spirit said humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. You an individual curriculum. This is your shit. This is not the standard. This is not the state. You know, they got to do certain shit because that's how they set it up. So we can all be robots in this motherfucker, like learning how not to think the same way. That, okay? They said, no, this is your individualized earth school plan, your own soul plan. They know exactly your customized plan for you to grow with. So all your relationships are all of your assignments. And you got to know how to deal and get through each one of them courses because that make up your curriculum. So what happens when you get tested through your relationships? Sometimes you have to be like, okay, that's not my shit. That's not my shit. That's your shit. That's your shit. That's other people's shit. Sometimes you get, them questions and tests come up and you be like, wait a minute, how do we get it? Because you got the multiple choice. There's multiple ways you can handle that. What is the right answer? What am I feeling? Is it me? Is it them? Like, what is it? Multiple choice. Spirit said, check yourself, breathe, get your grounding, understand, comprehend, and then listen for the answer. D, boom, bubble that shit in. Boom. Deepening is here. How is the first part of that shit? Start with a D. That's funny. Once you on earth for enough lifetimes, you done been through this before. You like in fucking PhD level. Yo, Earth School, you back here. You done passed master's degree. You on a PhD. You becoming a doctor at this shit. Okay, you being set up to heal others through some shit. Okay, once you on Earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of the Most High. Non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. What that mean in short, Lati? That mean that's OPP. That's other people problems. It's not my shit. That's what it means. In short, beloved, right now, it's coming through. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. Stay in the present and don't get ahead of the flow. You will soon trust that nothing more will come than what can be handled in each moment, moment to moment. What question you working on right now? Anything else in this one? Anything else, right? You want this? This? What's on the bottom? What's underneath? This? Freedom. Free yourself from other people's shit. What you tied up in? Uh, Naughty by nature is what Spirit said. OPP. How can I explain it? Take it frame by frame it. I think that's what they said. It's something simple. Look, they slid to this right here. Boundaries, beloved. Boundaries. Intuition, the Most High God finds His way. We see strength, courage. I lean on you, Ashe. What is the courage? Everything will unfold at the will of the Most High God, according to your will. Yazon universe restored. What? Restoring the omniverse is one universe at a time. If you be a whole, uni one verse spoken. You one verse that was spoke, and you breathe. You exist. The word lives. Right. So if you restore that, shit. We doing it one by one, beloved. The omniverses will come into harmony, into balance as we balance ourselves. Emotions are released. Strong emotions. Detach. It's not my shit. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can easily access all my feelings. Let me bless and release. Bless it. Release it. Anger, resentment, or bitterness. May I release any emotions that block happiness and contentment. And we said contentment. I'm saying release it. Don't be sitting up here with your hands tied and shit because you stuck to other people crap. Word. All right. Look, generosity in reverse. Certain things you just should not give to. Available. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer you even the most baffling problems. Not my problem. That's just not my problem. That's what they said. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer you even the most baffling problems, knowing you'll carry me to the right solution at the right time. Come on out with this thing. Did they not read that on humility? Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it, especially when it comes to this individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. You talking about problems? You talking about needing to read and figure out what it is that this is saying to me so I can comprehend it, take a pause, a break, and breathe? Allow the Most High God to guide me, to give me the right assistance. You talking about for these tough ass issues? Baffled. If you baffled, you damn sure don't comprehend it. That means you don't understand. And you can't answer something you don't understand. I don't even understand what the fuck you talking about right now. Like, what are you talking about? See, if you respond from that place, it's gonna turn into some other shit. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Y'all know how I go. Somebody say some shit to you, and you be like, "What? What the fuck are you talking about? How the fuck did you get that?" You know what I'm saying? And then that shit go left. It go left real quick. You look. Let good communication says, "Can you repeat that to me? I want to make sure I understand what you are saying." Oh, okay. Let me sit with that for just a second. Yeah. That sounds like a you thing. I heard most I say that sound like a you thing. Don't point. Yes, somebody go point. That's a you thing. It's not what I said, and I have a right to my own boundaries, and you don't get to define my boundaries for me. This is my individual journey, and I have a right to move through it as the spirit tells me, as we see fit. And if you don't like it, that's for you to deal with. So sometimes that's just the way that it goes. That's the way love goes. I love you enough to do your own thing. I love you enough to know that I can't contain your light. It is on its own voluntary escape. It is traveling through this earth plane on its own individual journey with its own customized curriculum. So why why do people feel like they can constrain you and tie you up and make you be bound to their own prerequisites? Like you have to meet certain requirements for them so that they can feel comfortable. It is not my job or my issue to make anybody feel comfortable. Some people can be around here for just a 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I pray you take a seat with you, beloved, and let the Spirit implant it. You stay the whole message through. Kudos to you, cause we know we differently different. We real individual. We gonna tell you that your relationship with the Most High God is intimate. That the Most High God is baked in. We in church 24/7. We are it. I ain't got to go to nobody's building to build a relationship with the source that made me. We are always communing. So, however, you get your connectivity, that's great, but don't rely on those partnerships because it's already baked in and built in, beloved. How you doing with you? I am available. I know that the Most High God will carry me to the right solutions at the right time if I am utterly open and receptive and available. You must be receptive and open and available. If you can't be open with you and with the source that made you, that already lives and resides within you, that you really a piece of it, then you will rely on partnerships, and those partnerships can they gonna do what they was contracted to do, to run you right back to you. Intuition, most high finds a way. I see this courage again with this tiger. The tiger, big cat energy. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer all major decisions to who? To you. We said that. They said that. Hello? You let me trust. It says no, we rolled that ran together. We missed a period. Somebody missed a period. Dot period. Okay, period. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer all major decisions to you. Let me trust you're always guiding me in the right direction. May I always remember that if something is meant to be, out of no way, God will find a way. God don't have no baby mamas. What is that? Shoot. Uh, the Most High God will make a way out of every way. It is its own way. However way you going, that's the way you supposed to go to learn what you need to learn. It's to realize that is your pathway. It's individual. That shit threw me off. They said, Andre said, God don't have no baby mamas. Why you put that in there? You And I'm like, yes, it do. God got all the baby mamas. Alpha, Omega, Alpha birth creation. Mother, father, God. That's hilarious. You a wife and a baby mama? Alpha say yes. She's the mother of creation. I'm these babies, mama. I love y'all. But look what I'm looking at right here. I'm these babies, mama. That's funny. Change me, divine beloved, into one who honors my emotions. Let me feel my feelings without judgment and then releasing them. This is the second card about emotions. See, honor your feelings. You can honor your emotions. You can honor your feelings, right? You can. Releasing strong emotions. We are supposed to feel deeply, but you're not supposed to hold on to it, right? The lesson for somebody is to move through the emotion, to hold on to your boundaries, and to move through the emotion, to release it, and to recognize when it's not your shit. But even when you recognize that it's not your problem, that don't mean that you don't feel a kind of way about it. You sense, you have emotion. That energy is moving, and to allow it to move through you so that you can release it is important. Let me feel my feelings without judgment and release them. Show me how to be kind and loving to the child inside of me who needs care. I'm also getting a part of your individual soul plan for some of us is to honor the child. If you could be called to, understand confidence, self-love, and self-care. Maybe you didn't have anybody teach you confidence, right? People don't understand that confidence is a skill. It's not something that you are always naturally born with. It has to be taught to you. It's taught to you through, somebody who is responding to your needs, somebody who is affirming you daily, who is cheerleading you and letting you know that you are whole, complete, nothing broken and nothing missing, and you can do the things that you set your mind to, that you are worth protecting, you are worthy. And if you are not getting those lessons and you didn't receive it as a child, then that's something to practice in adulthood as you heal your inner child. And confidence may not come easy to you. It's something that you may need to just like really hammer down. It's like a person that just doesn't get chemistry. I don't know what the fuck about it. It's like these little codes and these numbers and not my memory, and I'm trying to, you know, shit. What is it? You know, it just doesn't click. That's something that you may need to get tutoring on. Like some people have to go to therapy, and some people have to get life coaching and have a person that just like really helps you understand the great person that you are, that you have unique gifts and talents, those things that you can express, that you are one in all of creation. Like you, there is none else. There's no need for you to compete with anybody, right? There's nothing outside of you that makes you worthy. You were born worthy. You have a divine birthright, a divine inheritance that's set just for you. And you and only you have the key to get what belongs to you. So self-love, self-acceptance, self-appreciation, those that true relationship, right, could be what somebody is really learning. Let's get into some cards. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. Thank you so much for hanging out for however long you could stay. I pray that you take a seat and have a great and wonderful day. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Take a seed, take four. You know, definitely something about, I'm hearing maintaining control. Like, don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself in the moment. You gotta own it. You gotta never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not get transformation, change, transformation, change, illusions, upside down. Yeah, somebody could be I don't know if it's depression and coming out of that, coming into releasing the illusions, unable to see when it's time to let something go, unable to see. The moon, the full moon is revealing. It could be a dark night of the soul for somebody that is having you change and transform, changing through the challenges, walking through this dark night. Yeah, judgment. See, it's a dark night of the soul for somebody. It's understanding that these relationships, is given definitely unreliable. Like you cannot rely on people to always be there and to support, but you can rely on the Most High God that is within you to guide you. It will give you the answers to the test. Like you have the answers to the test already, but you just need to hear. Yeah, your celestial imprint. Yeah, you got the answers to the test. It's definitely your decisions and your boundaries could definitely put you in a place of like a sense of darkness as you go through this transformation, and but you will come back out into the light. It's given it's always darkest before dawn, before light. But you are changing. And when you come out again, you are not the same. You are not. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Definitely leaning towards your wish fulfillment, your happiness. What feels good in your soul? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Mastery, working on that fucking PhD. You working on that PhD, you getting this shit down to a level, like to the science. I don't know why we said getting on that level, but it's definitely getting on that level. It's almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why are we counting? It's 8. Duh. It's obvious. It says right there on the card. Thank you, Spirit. Right? But it's like overthinking or something like that. I'm not for sure. But it's given like somebody, this could be your life, your eighth life cycle, eighth incarnation. You could have come back so many times where again is that mastery where you are raising your standards, you following your wish fulfillment, which makes you happy, and you working on raising your standards and whatever it is that you're working on, definitely you getting good. It's that mastery, is and it makes you happy, and you don't need to relinquish that for nobody. Do you feel good with what you're working on and what you're doing and how you are serving? You are in service. Yeah, King of fucking Pentacles and the Emperor. Come on with this thing. Oh shit, there's something behind that. We ain't synced it yet. We ain't synced it. King of Pentacles. You talking about Eight of Pentacles. You talking about mastery. That's PhD energy. King of Pentacles. Oh shit. Why people got a problem? Five of Wands with what you working on. How you done raised your standards. How you done perfected the thing that you working on. Whatever service you're providing, there's some sort of problem here. Emperor. Most High Omega say, that's just not my problem, Ashe. That's just not my problem. Yeah, the star, hello? That's just not my problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the thing about it when people be in this earth school and they in their curriculum and shit, and they going through it and they figure out how to study, how to take the test, how to get through it. You get your PhD and then you turn around and be in your motherfucking practice. And then people want to, oh, they act like they this and they that. They're not just Lati anymore. They're doctored T. You know what I'm saying? You got to call them doctor. Bitch, I earned my motherfucking title. Okay? So yes, it's Dr. La and his bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to shit on my shit because of some fuckery. Five of Wands competition and shit. No, I had to struggle and fight through the dark night to get through this. Okay? So don't be fucking shitting on my shit. It's Dr. La in this bitch. That's what I heard, King of Wands. It's Dr. La. This King of Wands is here. Somebody's on fire. Two of Cups is here. It's a challenge with a connection and a partnership. Mm. You got to go your own way. Go your own way. Yeah, somebody trying to hold on to control. So, yeah, I don't know if this is a word to somebody to follow their own pathway, their individual earth plan, right? But that's the principle. We all are doing the same thing, right? Even if you hanging out with the group and an in crowd and all of that shit, that's still a part of your study plan. Those challenges are meant to change you, beloved. Change from the challenge, they're opportunities. Eventually, you will see what is the drama and the bullshit in the clique. Why is everybody so? What the fuck is going on in the night? What's the delusion? And if they don't figure it out in this lifetime, then they might repeat that shit. People feel they great all the damn time. It happens. Hello, C4 Cups. People don't always get it. They'll miss out on the opportunity to get it in this life cycle, and then they fucking come back and they repeat that. You got to still do that. You didn't pass this time. And sometimes you get to your damn PhD and you graduate and you become a doctor at this shit so that you could work in the field of service to healing. You're gonna have people upset. Okay. Okay, so graduation, there you go with your page, with your certificate. You done got your PhD in this bitch. A POP is what it said. If you rearrange it, it say OPP. If you rearrange it instead of a page of pentacles, a page pentacles, other people problems. Okay, just saying. You got a PhD in understanding when that shit don't belong to the wheat. That don't belong to me. It's not my shit. It's not my shit. Quickly identify it. That is not my shit. You know how I know it don't fit? It's not my shit because it don't fit. It don't fit. We laugh and joke about our stature all the time, right? Because people come on and they say some weird shit, but whatever. When I tell you we've been this tall since 14, we ain't never been able to slip and swap with other people in their shit. I can't fit your shit don't fit me. I can clearly identify what belongs to me. I could clearly see that's not my shit. It don't fucking fit. It don't fit. See, when y'all could, you know, oh, I'm wearing. Let me borrow them shoes. Let me borrow that shirt. Let me get that. Yeah, I can't never get. I can't do that. No. We got to have our own shit because your shit just don't fit. Y'all can do that. Y'all can swap and swip and exchange all that shit. That's not my shit. That's not my shit. Hey, the Cups. I'ma keep on moving because that is not my shit. It's not. Temperance angel, one of a kind. I can't look. I got to pour into me. I got to pour into my shit because I know. 8 of Cups and Temperance angel, that's 10 cups. That's 10 cups. Temperance angel got 2 cups. 8 of Cups, walking away. For somebody, you could be walking away from somebody, right? The star could be walking away. You could have graduated, got your certificate, and you're moving away. Yeah, but why is it such an issue? 7 of Wands. It's an issue. I feel like if you are not look what just fell on the ground, y'all. As we were saying, why is it such an issue? Why is it such an issue? What is this toxic shit you battling? Somebody battling some toxic shit is giving you going on your journey of soul enlightenment and transformation. And it's something that's coming into this is a 2 lane. This is a merger. 2 cups I see control here. King of Wands, Two Cups. I see judgment, dark night of the soul, and transformation coming into enlightenment. I do see graduation. There's some shit going on up underneath here. Wish fulfillment, working dedication, mastery, King of Pentacles. But it's right to what the Omega is saying, Emperor. It could be boss for somebody, King of Pentacles, Emperor. This is two different lines, Two of Swords and King of Swords. So the infinite intelligence is trying to help somebody answer the questions to a test. See, King of Swords knows, and this is like from the heavens, like it's giving that divine intelligence coming through to help somebody make the right decision, to make the right choice. They cannot see. And that was the analogy. Right, who is trying to make a decision? Look, 10 of Pentacles or 10 Wands. It's this shit. This shit is giving me pass or fail. This shit is giving pass or fail. 10 Wands, 10 Pentacles. Yeah. This is serious. This is a heavy ass situation. King of Wands is struggling with this shit. It's like burdens or the pentacle, worries, ultimate burden. And it's like the pentacle, the height of all things. This could be the difference between heaven and hell for somebody. Right? But heaven and hell, that concept is within us. When you are so overburdened and overloaded, and you are struggling with something because you are so out of alignment, you are carrying all this heavy ass energy. Somebody needs to release these heavy emotions. You can lighten the load, and you know it's something with the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, look, the 10 of Pentacles is lovers, it's connection. It is this right here. Not only understanding being whole and complete within yourself, you don't place all of your shit just on your partnerships because all of them are assignments. But this relationship is an assignment and it's given for the highest good. 10 of Pentacles is like the highest energy outside of the sun card, the star card, which is already out here. Ultimate happiness. We counted 8 of Cups and a temperance angel. Walking away from this temperance angel or walking towards somebody that you feel like is your angel is 10 Cups. This is the Fool is here. You have to take a risk. And King of Cups, open your heart up again and move with strength and determination. The Chariot, release the worry. 9 of Swords. Yep, see, look what's behind the motherfucking 10 Wands. It's heartache. This right here is stress and heartache, and that would be somebody's justice. That would be exactly what the fuck you get. You know, because you allow yourself to be manipulated or you manifested it by your own choice making, by your own self. 9 of Pentacles. And that's the truth. Stuck in just like fucking holding on to a position, struggling and battling with something when you should be releasing it. That's the message, Page of Wands. When you should be releasing it. Sometimes it's just other people's shit. When it's other people's shit, you will struggle trying to hold on and be a warrior for their shit. That's not your shit. Your connection to that person is to teach you how to separate yourself from other people's shit. How much stress you gonna carry on your shoulders because they don't want to deal with their own shit. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be responsible. They want to continue to dibble dabble and play, miss every motherfucking opportunity, and just go into the drama and the fuckery. They like to sit in it. You can't pull this person up out this shit. Look at this with the fucking 4 Cups. Maybe get it. Thank you, Spirit. You can't pull them up. They closed off to receiving any goddamn thing. This shit ain't nothing but drama. Somebody don't want to take the motherfucking drama. You are battling toxicity. You are closed off to receiving because maybe this cup is just a fucked up cup of drama and shit. 5 of Wands. 7 of Wands, you are battling and standing your ground. That's not my mother. Quit coming. Thank you, Spirit. Quit coming over here offering me your motherfucking problems. I don't want that shit. Is not my motherfucking problem. Five of Wands. I don't want your drama. I don't want your motherfucking nonsense. If anything, I'ma stand on truth on business because I recognize Six of Wands what the fuck it is. Seven of Wands, I'm beating that shit back. I'm beating back the fucking toxicity. I don't want to be chained to this shit. Fuck that and all of that. Free me, beloved. Free me. That's not my problem. Hell, Knight of Pentacles. Loyalty, dedicated. You know what I'm saying? Focusing your energy. Somebody could have been doing this shit for a long ass goddamn time. Could have been slowing you down. Spirit might be telling you to slow down. Ooh, excuse me, spiritual burp. Yeah, slow down. Let some shit come up and come out. See, worry. Slow down. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Damn. Yeah, somebody's struggling. Stressed and burdened. Worried. Let the Most High God give you the answers to this test. Queen of Cups. We said that that person was coming out as the King of Cups. Open up your heart. Queen of Cups. Is this a person that you fucking dreamed of, imagined and shit? You just don't know how the fuck it's gonna happen. You confused and deluded or something. Clarity. Somebody need clarity. What is it? Is it her? Are they wearing a mask? Are they a snake? Do they just want title? Do they just want riches? What the fuck is it? They don't know. It's multiple choice. Let the spirit give you the answer. Is it A, B, C, or D? Shit. See, take the risk. Spirit said take the risk. Be courageous. I got you. Where there's a will, there's a way. Especially if the Most High God told you to go that way. They gonna make the way. Yeah, Magician and Three of Pentacles. Where there's a will, there's a way. The Most High God that controls every element will find a way to work this shit out, beloved. It will. Give it a minute. Hangman. Sit back and think about it. Breathe. See? Strength and courage. Breathe. See it different. Five of Cups. Do you want to end up in regret? You're going to regret some shit anyway. It's always loss. Loss comes is either a loss or a lesson. Which one? You get to quantify it, right? But it's something about either way you choose, you're going to feel a sense of grief for this person. And that goes for all of us as principle. When you are going through PhD, you working on your doctorate, the amount of focus that you have to put into pursuing a doctorate, people don't understand that. People don't be having that level of fucking discipline. They are not going to do that shit. You sacrifice, hangman, something. You're going to sacrifice. That means when people are hanging out, you can't go. That means when, you got to prioritize the shit. The time and effort, connectivity. People are not going to understand what you're putting in when you are on the track to achieve your PhD. You becoming a surgeon in this bitch, you're going to specialize in something. That takes sacrifice and discipline and dedication and commitment to your craft, to your purpose, to your service. If you don't do it, you sacrifice your purpose. And you will grieve that. You will have a sense of regret and remorse because you let other people pull you off track. Either way, you're going to have a grief. One of the people that always come to mind is like people like Michael Jackson. That man did not have a childhood. You talking about sacrifice so much of his life in order to do what he did and became. Not only was he forced to sacrifice because of his parents when he did not have any control, but by the time he became of age, he became self-sacrificial. It was certain things that he could not do because he was in pursuit. And that's just general. You could take it for what it's worth. But that's when I think about excellence. Eight of Pentacles turning into the King of Pentacles, turning with the 10 Pentacles, that's giving me a pursuit of excellence. And when you are pursuing excellence, you're going to sacrifice. And if you don't pursue your excellence, you're going to sacrifice. You sacrifice your excellence for mediocrity. And that's always going to make you feel something. You're always going to feel something. So, what would you rather do? Would you rather sacrifice your excellence to sit in the toxic shit and hang around with people who already failed their motherfucking assignments, or they're hell bent on failing it, like they don't want to get their fucking curriculum and they don't want to graduate? Or are you going to sacrifice those people in those situations so that you can get your PhD, you can specialize in your shit and be amazing to become excellent? You get to choose your pathway. And whichever, you get to choose your pathway. But if you have a will and you are in alignment with the will, you will find a way. You will find a way. It's all about what you're going to put to work, what you're going to do. Where you gonna sow your seed at? What you gonna invest in? Seven of Pentacles. What are you going to invest in? It's your garden, you growing. And every seed you plant, you gonna reap that. That's gonna be your harvest. So what you wanna eat? Do you wanna eat this shit? Or do you wanna take this route and eat this shit? Cause this look like what's gonna be good for somebody. And it's, look, choices. Everybody got choices. Everybody got options. What do you want? Everybody got choices. You got a seed. You got an opportunity. But what you gonna do with it? Where you gonna plant it? It's up to you. This King of Cups is somebody that need to get into their heart, to understand their heart, their true heart's desires. Steady. Knight of Pentacles. And I'm hearing, not only do I hear take your time with it, but it's also giving that steady long, steady wrong shit. You fuck around and overanalyze that shit and miss your blessing. That's what I'm getting. Empress. Fuck around, and I can't make this shit up. Three of Swords. You'll fuck around and miss your blessing. Because when you study, is again, study tactics. Study long, study wrong. You fucking start over analyzing and shit and overthinking. And before you know it, you done fucked up the choice. You got the wrong answer, or just like a lesson answer, and you'd be like, oh shit, I fucked that up. So now you see the truth of it later, because hindsight is 2020, right? And then you be like, damn, I knew it. I should have followed my first man. I should have followed my gut. I should have followed my instinct. Why did I let somebody talk me out of this shit? Sometimes they be tapped into the wrong motherfucking thing. That's like, who are you listening to? The most I gotta speak to you from the inside within you. You go fucking, psst, psst, hey, hey, what's the answer to number 3? And they tell you D. You done fucked around and got that shit wrong. Now both of y'all wrong. Both of y'all wrong. Teacher be looking like, how the fuck y'all both got the same wrong answers on the whole test? Y'all got all the wrong ones wrong, and all the same ones you got right happen to be right. So now y'all both called into the office for cheating. Because you was cheating off of them and they cheating off of you. I'm hearing the Most High God say, talk to me. Don't ask your neighbor. Come to me. They got what you need. Don't be afraid. hey, that you'll find I love you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, don't worry about it. We sing ain't like ain't nobody listening. That's our shit. You'll find that I love you, the lovers. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of what you see. Don't be afraid of the way it feels. Mm. Open your heart and you see it's real. It's real love. The Magician. Somebody manifested some shit with the fucking star. You are manifesting your goddamn PhD, damn it, Emperor. But who trying to rob you? It's all about strategy. It's test taking strategies. Thank you, Philip, I appreciate you. Earth to Wizzy, thank you so much. Be well, Miss Monica. Have a great day. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Tuesday. Thank you so much for tapping in. The star is manifesting. Manifesting what? Two of Cups. The star is dancing. Look at we. It's giving that. The hangman, steady long, steady motherfucking wrong. Right? You want to sacrifice something. Yeah, we ain't nobody no sacrificial lamb. Fuck that shit. You a tiger on this bitch. Death to that shit. Hierophant could be tradition. I told you we in church all day, 24/7. We are the church. We are the church. I am the vessel. I am the vessel. I am a house for the Lord to dwell in. The Most High God dwells in the wheat. It dwells in all of us, beloved. Which one? Yeah, that's something for somebody to change. Yes. My crowns of Heavenly Father and your earthly mother. My heavenly mother and father. I am a vessel for them to dwell in. My soul has a vessel. My soul has a vessel. I honor she that birthed all things and he that decreed them, for they are. For if she birthed them, then they exist, they be, they are beloved, and that's just it. Period. Six of Cups and Six of Swords. The ability to move towards peace. Make good with the past, good fond memories. Release those emotions and move towards peace with clarity. Yes. That look, she, hello, Empress, she that births all things. What she birthed is. Whatever she birthed is here. All of it. All of creation. And we are whole. We are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. We be. And that's just it. It is what it is. So, I mean, like, in that, I don't understand why that is such a tough thing. Yeah. I do feel like that, you know what I'm saying? That betrayal of the divine feminine energy of Mother God, turning her into a damn ghost as if, hello, with the death, turning her into a damn ghost, you know? Divine feminine energy, Mother is not a ghost. She's not a ghost. She is what birthed all of creation. And sometimes it's just the logic of shit. You know what I mean? We kind of talked about this, and the spirit is bringing it up again, right? Like, there's nowhere in nature is that even possible. And everything is born through feminine energy, always. So don't be betrayed by ascribing to something that would tell you that the feminine energy did not birth creation, because it did. We have to be balanced in both. And the thing, I guess why it's coming up, because I'm seeing the King of Cups, right? King of Cups balances their emotions. And it's a spiritual balancing. Many masculines, or just people in general, but I'm picking up on masculines, deny their feminine energy because they have not been taught what divine feminine energy is. There's nothing, of course, we're going to say, I can't say there's nothing, because divine feminine energy is nurturing, it is supportive, right? But do not deny the strength of the divine feminine. And how can you tell the strength of divine feminine energy is because when you look at your mother in the physicality, you can see her strength. That is not just her being hyper masculine. That is also the strength of the divine feminine. To birth anything as a woman, as a feminine being, to birth, to give birth, takes an incredible amount of strength that most masculines cannot even imagine. And we're not just talking about the trials and the pain that's associated with that you must endure in order to bring life. We are talking about the fact that your body rearranges itself to house life. Everything within you is built and geared to bring forth and birth the lineage. So it is a disservice and it is a betrayal, right? When you don't recognize and give honor to that which brings life, the life bringer, the life giver. And that is divine feminine. Every piece of life in creation is brought by feminine energy. Yes, there is a fertilization process, but all life that is not fertilized the same. Divine masculine energy is born from divine feminine energy. Without the divine feminine, there would be no divine masculine. And if you want to get technical with it, since we were talking medical in terms of PhD, the Y chromosome is recessive to the X chromosome. You cannot have a Y chromosome without a double X chromosome. So it's in your biology. It's in your biology, it's in your nature, it's in the cosmos. But people allow their theology to change their mindset, and they will have an illogical thinking based on that, and that is delusion. Why allow yourself to be deluded in one area which makes absolutely no sense and it doesn't line up to anything? The truth is testable. The truth can always stand up to testing. It stands up to questions, it stands up to time, and it stands up to test. If it cannot stand up to that, then you must question yourself. Why do you believe something that doesn't stand up to the test of time or anything else? Thank you, Lee. Have a great day. Intention, change, and self sufficiency, sovereignty. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. Come into alignment and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest good. My intention is that God's wishes for me come true. And this is a relationship. And we kind of talked about relationships. They are assignments. I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in a perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Somebody needs to change in regards to that. That's a beautiful sentiment, Philip. Yes, yes, Care Bear. Hey, beloved. Thank you so much for tapping in. The truth is testable. The truth is always testable. And you must question anything that tells you that you can't question it. If it's not whole, it's not complete, it's by design, beloved. And then they tell you not to question. I feel like you're trying to gaslight me. Chariot, I must move away from it. Strength and determination, fucking out of here. It's giving opportunity. Four of Pentacles, let go of control. Four of Pentacles in the Ace of Pentacles is Five Pentacles. That's a sense of losing control, to let that shit go. What do you need to release? We got one more spot on the list. We are wrapping this up. I think this is the last message, last one. Yeah, self-love. Y'all seen them pick it? We didn't pick it. Hey, Veronica. Hey, sister. Thank you so much. I is Inspired Tarot. Check out the sisters. Intuitive Interaction. Buki. Check out the sisters. Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot. Check out the sisters. Here we go with that courage again. Look at that inner power, the willpower, that solar plexus we've been getting. Self-love. Let the wall that Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Those are not my problems. Hold your boundaries. Heal you, beloved. Tap back into your heart, into your emotions. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done, to let the walls fall, to let them crumble. I don't know why I'm hearing the walls of Jericho. Like with that judgment card, I was seeing the horn. It's like, let those walls come down. Judgment. Call judgment. What are the things that keep the walls up? Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. If this is not a relationship, to what? What are the odds? Again, what are the odds that you would run across your person like that? But either y'all gonna run off and go do some shit together, or you fuck around and walk away from it. Empress, walk away from a whole damn divine feminine. Shit. Mother say, don't walk away. Look, make it God's. Make it for the Most High God. Walk towards the Empress. Walk towards divine feminine. Understand who she is. We see abundance coming through. Queen and King of Pentacles, definitely abundant. You talking about making money? Abundance and money, but it's about the energy. It's about the currency. It's about the magnification. It is about the expanding. Yeah, being content. And look, definitely with direction, whichever way this shit is flowing, we good. We good. We are good. Hello, empowerment. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love you. Let's get into it. We got three on the list. Sister, if you want to be on the list, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to do these readings at 3, and we are going to be out. We finna be outside. You are so welcome, Tuesday. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Surrender, see? Surrender, sacrifice. Somebody got to surrender that control so that they could be free. You got the power to do it. Just ask for the right help and assistance. With letting go of that shit. Everything indeed is out of control. You let go of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. You can safely let go. That's right there on the nose for somebody. Either they recently did, or they recently been told to let it all go, and they could be struggling with and worried about, what does it mean if I let go? What would it mean? It means that you would be free. You would be sovereign. No longer beholden to the fuckery. Yeah, you can clear some shit up if you let it go. Clear it up. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. Can't make this up. Why? As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. Now y'all tell me if them not the things that they've been saying. But some people don't got eyes to see. First of all, ears to hear, eyes to see, patience. Some people just be wanting to be done with that shit. Some people don't make it out of high school because they give up and quit. Somebody get to that high school diploma and be like, yay, I made it. And that's as far as they go. Some people get the associates, some people get their BS, their bachelor's, some get the master's, some go all the way to doctorate, and then they specialize on top of that, Ashe. It's levels to this shit. That's just period. It's your individual plan. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. And at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's principle and their power. Show shit. What will you allow, beloved? Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. Sometimes you just need to have a reality check so that you can do what's needed next. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Woo! We felt that. Y'all ready? I heard let's get it. I see somebody need to address the delusion. That's the right action. That's what Spirit said. They keep bringing us more, 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 more. And look again, here's that courage. The courage coming through again. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Somebody's being shown what to do. It's just, again, look, radical acceptance. And it says it, radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. It is what it is. It just is. To free yourself from that fucking delusion, man, look. People be going crazy, losing their damn man like they don't know. It's such a struggle to let it go. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Daniel. We did to let it go. Yes, self accept, and all of those cards came out in the early. Yeah, we see extraordinary and expansion. Like it's definitely giving seer vibes with the peacock, like somebody that's extraordinary, extraordinary. And I feel that expansion, like y'all two come together in a fucking extraordinary, amazing way, and it will expand, magnify. I say like to some shit you would not even believe. It'll make your damn eyes pop out. Somebody could see you do some amazing shit and it'd be like, what the hell, beloved? Look, move towards ease and grace and peace. Refusing to accept the cups of drama, like standing your ground and holding your boundaries against toxicity. Yeah, it's like, no. You did. The seer came out so many times. Tapped, all the way tapped. Yeah, trust. Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you know exactly how to handle them. Give the Most High God them problems and listen to what they say. What they say. That which coming from within, from your soul, those are the answers to your own test. If you ask somebody else, they're going to tell you what the fuck they think about their own shit based on their own curriculum. It's individual. You will never just get the right answers by listening to what somebody else told you to do. So you take these seeds and you let it be implanted within you. Let the spirit tell you and guide you what you're supposed to do. Because in your journey, it's all about you. I love you. I do. I love you. Shit. Fuck around and somebody getting their answers because they on some defensive shit that they done built up from some maladaptive defense mechanism from their own trauma, and they answering from that. And then they telling you they damn answers, and then you put that shit on your test, and y'all both got that shit wrong. Now y'all sitting in the principal office for cheating. Y'all got the same damn answers on the test. Blind leading the blind is what I'm getting. I heard in the land of the blind, the one man with the one eye is king. That shit is real. We got three on the list. It is space for one more, and we gonna call it. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I don't know what we're gonna use to clear the space. Let's get some alpha love up in here. This is somebody I happened to run across. We were going in a drive and in a I don't know, not in a drive through. It was a gas station near my mama house actually. And he was selling his perfume, and we would always like to support people who trying to do their thing. So, and we just happened because he picked this one out for us. And look at the name of it. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a Love Alpha, and that's the one that he picked out. And I was like, oh, we definitely gonna get that, right? Because we always talk about Mother God and alpha energy, and he happened to pick out this one. So he was like, yeah, we'll sow a seed into this person's business and what they're doing. So we're gonna clear the spirit with that, this space. Bring in some fresh divine feminine energy. What does mother have to say to her babies? That's what she said. Ooh. Wow. So we have Melissa, then we have Beverly, and Beverly is still here. And then we have Buki, if you are still here, Intuitive Interactions. And then we have space for one more. So we'll see how it goes. Melissa, I know you still here. I just saw you. Beverly, tap in, check in. Sister, she is. If you are here, Buki, tap in. Let me know, because we're going to get started. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega. To the breath, cleanse us. Thank you for the breath. Ooh, the breath that moves the word. Thank you. You here. Thank you so much. That's okay, April. Thank you so much. I did have a Beverly on the list. She may not be here at this point. Up, Beverly, she's here. She tapped in. And then we had Daisy. Veronica, you didn't say whether you wanted to have a read, but I had left this. It is space, of course. If you want one, I'll throw you in there. But oh, see, that's that part. Hopefully, they stayed and they could see that the spirit gives us the message, and then they affirm with the cards is different. But that's when people make assumptions. You see how they would get the answers to their test round because they assume stuff. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. But I can understand though. People be going to fake people who don't necessarily have a gift or insight, and then they come out with a distorted, feeling or point of view. And then they put that on other people. So I apologize. Well, no, I don't. I can't apologize for somebody else, but shit. It just is what it is. People be getting wrong and scammed. That's just like saying, like, you know, you go through karmic relationships and shit, and then it's like, how can you how can you say that that there's still good people out here? You know what I mean? And I can have a good relationship because the last person that I had a relationship fucked me over. So no, people don't really be loving, and they're not kind, and they're not genuine and authentic. No, the person that you connected to wasn't kind and wasn't loving and wasn't authentic. It's a lesson in using your discernment. This one. Melissa, you were up. Thank you, Don Littleton. It is a very old song. Back to the beginning, yo. Back to the beginning. Melissa, 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 Melissa. What does mother have to say? What does she want her baby to know? Third eye chakra. Ooh. Weren't we just talking about seer vibes? The frequency of third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowingness, our imagination, and our psychic powers. Hmm. I'm picking up your psychic powers, your psychic gifts, your divine gifts, beloved. This one. Ooh, divine feminine energy. Oh, Snizap. Divine feminine energy awakening 6 and 21 coming to 27, which breaks down to 9. Earth. Oh, you are another earth angel as well. It's something that you're going to be realizing soon or like accepting what you already know. 10. Also realizing how to let some things go supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in the world. That's beautiful. All right, all right, all right. That's beautiful. Look at you stepping into your divine feminine energy. I'm seeing vision. It's giving like clairvoyance. Almost like, yeah, see, look, freedom, and trust. I definitely feel like releasing something. I feel like you have the gift of sight. Like you can see into your future. You may think about it as imagination, but it's not imagination. It is a part of your manifestation to this birth. Yeah, see, peacock energy. The peacock energy, you can see. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. And we know that's you. Miss Sunbather, Miss Nudist Beach Explorer. That wildness about you is so endearing, but it's enduring through trials and tribulations, so don't ever lose it. But it's something about the vision and I'm seeing your imagination, the thoughts, the ideas, the I'm hearing like a rolling of a film. So I don't know how you get your divine inspiration, but it's almost like it's I'm hearing like let the movie play. It's something like I don't know if you see your clairvoyance comes through as a movie that's playing out. Like you could be watching the movie of your future self or your life, like kind of playing back to you, and it's bringing ideas to you in the present. Yeah, maybe it's just something with courage, but I feel your bravery. But we all have those places where we can break through the boundaries of fear and to take it with us. Yes. So let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown to me. So when you are seeing that movie of life from the end and play back to you and then now have the courage to take the steps, you are limitless and just go with the flow, beloved. It's something that you are getting ready to receive. I'm feeling this realization. Sanctity, offering all things. Even the most mundane problem can become sacrament. It's given an opportunity. The opportunities that are born from your challenges. Look, something now, something is transforming. Allow me, beloved, to rest in that holy space between what is and what will be. I'm seeing you sunbathing, right? When you're in that place of like just allowing yourself to ground in that energy of the sun, not only do I feel transformational, but it's like being very present with yourself, present with your body, present with your connection to the cosmos, to that which kind of empowers you. I'm picking up that I just see that sun energy. So let me fully embrace, relax, and bless the now. It's like fully embracing and blessing the now, like very in tune to now. Yeah, and we see trust coming through again. Change me, divine beloved, into one who wants what you want for me. Let me trust that my needs will always be met in the highest way when I allow you to guide me. Source, trusting the divine source to flow with it. You are my source. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows that you are my source. Fill me with confidence and faith so I know that I never have to beg. I just gratefully receive. And we just saw you receiving. Look, adventure, riding the tide. It's going to be ups and downs. It could be emotional. But when you trust and know that all your needs are met, you can go through it. Change me, divine beloved. It's something with blind, so it may feel like something that you can't see. It could be something coming in, realization how to see when you cannot see. So using your spiritual eyes, your gift of clairvoyancy. Yeah. Change me, divine beloved, into one who rides the tide happily, trusting where I am being led, even when everything doesn't make sense yet. Yeah, when it's a mystery, needing to rest in the unknown. What you do know is moment to moment. You see the vision, and if you stay tapped into the now, you will get through it. Into one who changed me, divine beloved, into one who rests peacefully in the unknown until the right and timely actions are shown. I offer the mystery to you alone. See that divine assistance coming through. I am open to receive. And look, she's laying out there like she's sunbathing. Wow. Thank you. I release your energy. Thank you so much, Melissa. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for trusting us with your energy, divine feminine. It supports our receptive and nurturing and soft side. Definitely receptive. That's receiving, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Yeah, it's something that you're getting ready to get, and they're going to want you to integrate it, something emerging. We do see empowerment. Is there anything else for Melissa? Yes. Yeah, believe. Believe, know it. Whew. If you see it, you can believe it. They can do it. They've already done it. They've already done it. But if you don't follow the steps and make the choices, then it can't be fulfilled. We must believe to know. And it's something about your track record and staying present in the moment when things are not yet known. Yeah, it's definitely healing that inner child. Healing that inner child. Thank you, sister. Anything else for Melissa? This one. Yes, mystery. See, rest in that unknown. Rest in the unknown. Anything else? No. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Mother. Father. Alpha Omega say. Miss Beverly, you are up, beloved. Spiritual message for Miss Beverly. Ooh. I'm seeing magic and romantic love. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers of different origins and frequency. It helps us put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. You are so welcome, Melissa. Thank you so much for being here. Beverly, something dynamic is going to happen, but it's given like harmony between layers, different aspects of different origins and frequency. Something about how you are making up or sewing together this reality. Maybe you need to also tap in and work with different elements. It may be something that you are comfortable with. I keep seeing, hearing the word fire. So you can have a lot of passion, a lot of intensity, motivation. But I don't know if it wanes quickly, like maybe you start something and then don't finish it, or you started very hot and passionate, but then quickly lose interest or shortly thereafter. This could represent itself in relationships. You could get in relationships that are just like hot and heavy, full of chemistry, passionate, but they may not last. Or the passion in the relationship is waning. Divine Feminine is coming out again in joy with the energy of delight, the highest vibrational frequency, delight, joy. And they did say, you know, I'm trying to get to the beginning of the sentence. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. It's giving delight. Hello. Discernment is coming through. So for you, you may need to activate discernment. You could have new partnerships coming towards you, or you could be in a partnership. It can be even with yourself. You know what I mean? How do you attack life? How do you attack your ideas, your creativity, your endeavors, the things that you are doing? And do you hold passion for them? Like, is it sustaining or does it wane? Synergy is fell on the floor. And look, yeah, see creativity, sacral chakra, the things that you are creating. The orange flower of life supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. So if you are having a problem with holding the passion, right, holding the intensity, it could be something about discerning what you're doing, the why, to understand, to know the why, because sometimes the why will help you keep going when you start to lose passion. Like, you're not always doing it simply because I'm getting distractions. I just seriously saw something and got distracted, and then I started picking. So it's like, what are you getting distracted by? What is distracting you? And when you become distracted, understand your why. We see karma and worthiness. So karma is definitely the product of our choices, right? And worthiness is knowing that you are worth this success, the result, the fruit of your creative endeavors, your passions. Yeah, gratitude is here. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for the Most High for wherever I go. You are the vehicle. Intuition, follow your intuition. What does your heart desire? Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. You are also an old soul. You've been here for many lifetimes. You come back and forth many lifetimes, right? And it's giving non-grasping detachment and surrender to bring you peace. The peace of the Most High God. Yes, you surrender. It's something like, don't hold on and grasp to something. Your passion could even have you hold on to something too long, or hold on to the wrong things. The things that are no longer serving you could be the things that you hold on to, and the things that do serve you could elude you. Right. So it's given like a flip flop or a switch. It's definitely a practice in the art of discernment. Like, are you holding on to what serves you and releasing what doesn't? Discernment is 20 and sacral chakra is 20, which a number 2. So 20 breaks down to 2. 2 plus 0 is 2, right? To a single number, which is your sacral chakra, which is number 2. So it's definitely something about, I'm hearing the right combinations that assist your creative endeavors, releasing what doesn't serve your creativity, and accepting of the things that do serve with gratitude, beloved. Receiving, accepting, receiving the opportunity to release, and receiving the opportunity to receive. It's all about receiving. Like I'm always getting the opportunity to let go, and I'm always getting the opportunity for what's coming in. True offer. May I release? See what needs to go. Age has nothing to do with it. You can always get into your creative power. Like, people do some amazing things. Age is not a factor. Children do amazing things. Like young CEOs who have, like, you did that. That's amazing. And people who are come to wealth and open up their creative endeavors in your shops and stuff like that in older age, and it just pop. It's like something with the maturity, and that has nothing to do with age. Age and maturity are not synonymous. True offering. May I release fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love, for the highest good. I am yours alone. And travel is here. So I don't know where you're going. It could be traveling to the next stop. I'm hearing the train, like all aboard. Time for you to go, to move away from something. Compassion is here. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born. You could be moving away from the old self, the old shit. Drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening. And we saw that deepening card, right? To release, non grasping, detachment. Let me feel ever deepening self acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. And everything happening in divine timing. Anything else, beloved? What would you like? This? One more? Fertility. Look, 27. You're fertile. You definitely still have the ability to birth this thing. Whatever this creative thing is, sacral, is like your womb is still fertile. You have the ability to birth it, but it's like discernment. I don't know why I'm hearing choose your baby daddy. Empowerment. Like, choose who you attempt to have a child with, to birth some sort of creation. Definitely see right now, if you are of childbearing age, be cautious about who you birth with, right? Divine feminine is always cautious about who she births with. Supposed to be, right? That's natural. It is change, is evolution, is adaptation. It is the survival of the fittest to ensure the health of your lineage. So you should be selective about who you connect to and who you birth with, who you allow to access your portal. So yeah, I do feel creation coming through. Yeah, you don't want to end up in a like this right here. Okay, Beverly said, no, I'm 64. Like, no. Good. But it's definitely something else to be born through you. So be cautious about who you connect to. It could be a person that you are in relationship. A new relationship could be coming, and the spirit could be saying use discernment. You could be trying to look, I keep getting birth. Like, you are fertile to birth something. It's given in terms of service and purpose. So I don't know if you've had a business in mind, if you're something that you want to create in general, something that speaks to your soul. See, divine feminine energy. Whatever this is, it could be trying to prepare or provide security for your lineage, whoever is coming behind you. Right. So if it is retirement with ease and grace, and then something to leave behind in legacy, whatever that is, yeah. So if it is relative to work or to business, be careful of who you accept partnership from. Like, is using that discernment, because something will be born from it. But it's just like, understand, oh, you are changing jobs. Yeah, see, look, it's definitely divine feminine. You are getting ready to birth something, or you have something in you that wants to be born, but you need to use your discernment. Tap into your intuition as to which one you will accept. If it's a job, or business, because I feel like it's something in you that you need to express, that you can do. It feels like a talent, a skill, a capability that maybe you think, and that's why age came up, because 64, right? And we mentioned that age isn't a factor, right? Sometimes we dismiss like children and their ingenuity because they're young and inexperienced. And then sometimes in our older age, or 64, it's like, um you can dismiss the fact that, I'm 64 and I'm not at the right time, or I've missed my opportunity to pursue this. And the spirit is saying, no, you have not missed your opportunity to pursue this. So I feel it's something creative, that you may feel like age is a factor for you being able to do it. And see, here it is again, is divine timing. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you so much for confirming. I appreciate that, because I know that's what the spirit is saying. See, that belief is coming through as well. Like, it could be like thinking like, it's too late, and it's not too late. Spirit is saying it's not too late. Yeah. Empowerment is here in heart chakra. It's definitely something that feels like it touches the heart, it touches the spirit. And now is an opportunity, but be careful who you partner with. Because I do feel like you're fertile, like to bring this thing, to conceive it and to birth it. But be careful who you allow to help you fertilize it. It could be a person that comes in to partner with you that says this, that, and the other, So your discernment is still going to be key in terms of who you work with and how you bring forth your purpose. Yeah, see, use your third eye, use your intuition. Discernment supports your intuition and your inner knowingness, your imagination, and also your psychic powers, beloved. It's like something that you look, sacral chakra, it's coming back through. It is something creative that is within you that only you can do. But you will need a partner to help you do it. I don't know if need is the right thing, but I feel like a partner would come and you would have to discern who to work with, who to connect to, who to allow to fertilize this purpose. Like, so your ovum that carries this little spark of potential, this little ball of potential that's within you, and they will fertilize that thing. But be careful of who you allow to fertilize you. Thank you. Ooh, anything else we said? No, we had to get that out. We did. Alchemy and discernment. Who you gotta discern. Yes, yes, yes. Trust your intuition. Heart is definitely something that touches your heart chakra. I feel like you love it. Yeah, and look, discernment and romantic love too is coming through. So I don't know if it's a relationship or if it's somebody that you could be in relationship with and they would support you in doing it, but it's like, be cautious. Thank you, Miss Beverly. I appreciate you so very much. Woo. Thank you. I don't know. I just picked up an authority, because it was like, do you know how you kind of give that honor and acknowledgement? It's something with your authority. Divine love is coming through. Okay. Thank you. Bookie, you are up next. You are up next. Bookie is the last person that's on the list. Ooh. Thank you, Mother. Got a stronghold. You talking about a strong hand. Ooh, strong hand. What's coming through this one? Want to look at it now? Anything else? You saying no? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What we gonna learn today? Emergence is coming through. Passion is coming. Emerging passion. Authority is also coming in, and magic. I mean, it's a heavy hit on the sacral chakra as well with you. That sacral energy is coming in. The energy of right now. Stay present. Don't get too far ahead of the flow. You will soon trust that nothing more will come than what you can handle in each moment. I do feel something with heat and passion. Testing also could be coming, so allow the Most High God to allow Mother to give you the answers. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the right balance, finding the balance within this intensity. Find the balance in this intensity, in this heat, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long lasting wisdom fill us up. So you could definitely be receiving some sort of opportunity that will come in as a challenge. It can be very high octane. I'm picking up heat. It's definitely with somebody that's in a relationship that's is one of your assigned relationships. 34 7 seventh house energy. Right? 25 emergence, that's 7 energy. 7 7. 14, calling for balance. The frequency of emergence invites somebody, they see you as a child. So this could be somebody that has some sort of authority with the 10. They could feel like they have some sort of authority over you, or they may feel like you should yield to their authority. I'm picking up the theme of today's soulful conversation, OPP. Sometimes it's not your problem. And I don't know why I just heard, like, not to be disrespectful, but it's giving old people pee. Like sometimes some shit is just outdated. It's like an elder's perspective that may not necessarily be on par with what it is. It could be something that's distorted, that's delusional. Like their authority garners them some sort of respect when they don't give respect. And they are not honoring the fact that you are a fully functioning, sovereign adult individual who has the right to take their own pathway. So when you encounter this, Spirit is saying, stay in the moment. It's coming to you for a reason. Allow Mother to give you the answers to the test. I'm seeing P, like PEE, like P, like somebody got a pissy ass attitude, is what I'm getting. And I'm not saying this like because again, some people it ain't necessarily just about age, but I do feel like this. So please, anybody, because I know my audience and we are sensitive to that. But this person feels older and they feel pissy. An older person with a PP pissy ass attitude, and they sit in some sort of position of authority. I don't know if they feel like they want to control your magic or some shit, or they got a problem with because you are a magical being and your beautiful gifts. But this person got a pissy ass perspective. She trying to piss me off a little bit. It's giving feminine. Yup, feminine. This is a feminine energy. I also feel like you look. I see a tantric journey that's coming in for you if you are not already taking this journey with a person. You know what, Melissa? My mother used to say that when we was young. Is it better to be pissed off than pissed on? Hello. See, a transition is here. A journey. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever changing nature of existence and our lives. Definitely a change, a transition, right? So we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow the transition to go with ease and grace. To occur with ease and grace. So it is a change in a relationship that's coming, and you will have to voice something, but how you voice it, Spirit said, allow them to give you the answer, to give you the words. Right now, your challenge is to temper yourself, temper that fire. Yeah, consciousness, temper the fire. Was you were just doing a reading and Tantric Journey came out? Wow. Yes, it is. Lorinda, that is so true. People need to understand the difference between anger and passion. Coherence, harmonizing the frequency with the heart and the mind. Consciousness supports your ability to focus your attention on the multidimensional aspects that show up so that you can include them in your reality. Multidimensional aspects. Definitely root chakra and divine masculine coming through. That tantric journey is showing up. You are Veronica. Yes, it's not very cool to piss in your own cornflakes. Like you really don't have to take that route. You could if you want to, but shit. It's a tantric journey that's gonna open up something within you, but it's given like allow the spirit to come through and to give you the creative responses that you need to give onto this person during this conflict. Yeah, somebody got an issue with what you can create in using your magic. They do. That you are empowered. That your magic empowers you. Anything else, spirit? This one, yes, yes, and yes. Yeah, aging. I told you is an older person. It is. It's got something to do with somebody that's older. They got a she. It's a she. They keep coming through with a she. Like she got a pissy ass perspective. She is pissed off at Joe Magic. We see forgiveness and feelings. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. And feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. That passion. I feel deep emotion, heat. It does feel like anger and frustration. But I'm getting with the 7 and 7 that it is an opportunity for you to temper yourself and allow Mother to tell you how to handle it. Yeah, it's given like it's gonna be with tact and grace. Stern boundaries, tact and grace, no longer accepting people's pissy ass problems, no longer subjected to their priorities. Yeah. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so that they may no longer hold me captive. It's something about being in captivity and feeling it. Don't deny it, feeling it. I'm getting that song. That's just not my problem. Not my see clarity. You know, that's just not your damn problem. Challenges. CC. Challenges and clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Yes. Enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. And some people just want to bring in distractions. Hey, Lorinda, you was cool, but I don't know what you on right now. You just throwing random shit in the chat, and that is distracting, beloved. If you do not have coherent conversation that adds to the wheat field, then go find something to do with yourself. Because that's just distraction. It really is. Enjoyment and doubt is here. Thank you, Spirit. We are a person. It is related, is it? Okay, because, we don't understand that. That's not comprehensible. And if you are really a person that's wanted for a crime where the police would be looking for you, then why would you be blurting that out online? Nobody does that. It feels fake. It feels like a cry for attention. And we get that people want that. I don't feel like, again, that feels like delusion. It feels like a distraction. And I trust my spirit more than anything else. So if you do not have a fruitful conversation that adds to community, then don't do that over here. No, you can say it, but don't say it over here. You can go find somewhere else to say it, because that is not this space. See what I'm saying? Like, this person, they don't understand that this is not their space. Go to church and tell people that whatever your name is, sir. Go tell the people at your church in your synagogue, because that's not the church. The church is here. We had that conversation at the start, right? We are the working church. We are always in church. And the infinite intelligence, the word that lives within, is always speaking. We are always connected. See what I'm saying? It's giving that pissy ass energy. Says, I don't know what the hell that was that just came in and it got us fired up. But it's something about using your intuition when you see the fuckery. Like, what is that? It could start off very cool, very calm. Like, okay, it looked like it could be some shit that's fruitful, but then at the end of the day, it just isn't. It just isn't. That was wild. That was really wild. But we grateful. We see gratitude and then doubt coming in at the same time. And this is definitely somebody that's older that you love. Aging coming out again with love. And you could be grateful, but also doubtful of whether, see, companionship. It's something about this, like either relationship with this older person, that it could come off like a positive communication where y'all could share some sort of commonality and be on common ground. But I'm getting a descent, a change to the left where it could devolve or disintegrate. It's going to start to break down. I feel like that heat and that passion that just raised up in spirit, giving us a real life example of, like, you will have to temper yourself. Like, temper yourself. It does feel like a very stern boundary. Like, it is what it is. If you are not for me, you are not for me. If this is not your space, it's not your forum, and we can't get past or align with certain principles, then you may have to exit. Like, we could just call it. You may end up even blocking this person for a minute, if not forever, right? So that you can continue to enjoy your life. We see enjoyment and perfection. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It is the root of creativity and change. And we did see transition and root chakra come out. So allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. You don't have to be perfect in shit. And your conversation don't have to be perfect. How you are expressing your magic and allowing the spirit to develop you is not a perfect process. None of our journeys are perfect, just period. And anybody that wants you to be, whatever they feel like you should be, that's not your problem. That's other people's issues. That's OPP. Oh, ugh. Yeah, calmness. See, temper yourself. I gotta temper myself because that shit just kind of ruffled my feathers a bit. Calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. It's passion. It's an intense situation. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. Take a deep breath and say, Mother, please give me the words to address this chick, because if you don't, I'm gonna make a mess of it. That's what I heard. I heard I'm gonna cuss out this bitch. That's what I heard. That's we was trying not to say it, but damn it, you know we got to be real. Tears of We Tarot show. Mother, please give me the words to address this bitch, cause Lord knows. That's what I heard. Health is not gonna be good. It's like change, right? And feelings. Like it's an opportunity. Confidently being able to say what's good and what's healthy for you and hold your boundary. But also not to lose you because your boundary is for you. Anything else? Nope. That's what they said. Yeah, they just mad because they see you growing. Get a ass something else to be pissed off about. Mother, temper my tongue. That's right. That's right. That's the mantra. Mother, temper my tongue. Yes. Universal love. Miracle coming through. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole existence of self. Hold on. Divine feminine energy, mother coming through. She is. Woo! I got a feeling somebody got an issue with the mother messages. They do. But like I can't make it up. The mother messages. Communication 14. Temper you. Temper that tongue, beloved. Ooh. Ooh. I can just hear you freaking praying, trying not to cut somebody out. Try not to cuss out this bitch. Woo! It is cracking me up right now. You just pulled Lilith, I'm telling you. Yeah. Woo, you want to let some shit free, let it go. Liberation. Free your soul. Oh, Spirit said reframe it, repackage it. Have mother reframe that shit. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I want to see, is it Nut Nelson or is it Newt? That retired crash out, like, please let her be, let her rest. Like, do not. Look, it's somebody that got an issue with your path. They do. They do. They do. They do. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're just going to get true offerings and divine flow and karma. Look, you truly want to offer this person. Who stay in alignment with the divine flow. Offer the issue to mother. She will tell you which way to go. You already know what it is because it's karma. We all get karma for our choices and for our actions, right? And you want to be on the positive side of that. And that's just it, you know. Yeah, don't let somebody else fucking limited mindset delude you. Yeah, it was sent by mothers to take it up with her. You know, your inner power, yeah, it's definitely somebody that wants you to fall back into that inner child energy, and you just not. You full grown. Like, you know, Yeah, whatever the fuck. But I don't know if his companion is a tantric journey person, but it's given like a relationship with somebody. Yes, love is here, but it's like don't take that shit for granted. Like you're not supposed to tap into your intuition and use your magic because you are prioritizing what they want you to do. Hell no. I feel like they already know it, but it's given like an attempt to convince you. It's like coming in under some sort of guise of like, oh, let's just have a conversation and it's gonna be this and soft and something amends. I don't know if it's like some sort of kind of ick with it already, because it's like I don't even know how this shit gonna go because I'm seeing that word doubt, but maybe you give a benefit for the doubt and it could take a left, like they gonna take the wrong route eventually. It's going to degrade. It's going to could potentially become heated, but it's an opportunity for you. I do feel like the conversation is needed because you will say what mother needs you to say. It'll be a part of your inner child healing, holding a boundary and standing in your own authority. And how you do it is going to matter. Yeah, gratitude. It will be come out with a sense of gratitude. Yeah, faith is here. So go with the flow. Trust your divine flow. Oh, you had a dream about this. It started out nice, but it ended up being nasty. But it was with a younger female. And it see, I'm picking up somebody that's older. The age could be you. It could show your maturity, but that's not what spirit with how spirit was giving it to us. Yeah, divine flow. Eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others. And it is your ability to follow the Tao, right? To follow the all, my all, right? And that's what you are doing. Yes. Hi, Stacy. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Anything else with a weak feel? What would you like? That one? This that's what we got our eye on. So final messages for the weed field. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Family line is coming through. I release all inherited patterns of limitation, suffering, choosing to embody the highest expression of my lineage's potential. We see prosperity in clearing space. Prosperity requires you to clear space. Sacred sleep, make sure you get some rest. Bookie was just talking about those dreams. I enter sacred sleep each night, a healing sanctuary where my body, mind, and soul restore in perfect harmony. Evolution, to evolve, to change, to grow. Clearing the pathway to your growth is what I'm seeing. Prosperity. I attract prosperity with ease while maintaining peace, balance, and spiritual alignment. And you are so connected. You have a whole family line of ancestors that be with you. And some people will tell you, like, be cautious because not all of your ancestors want to see you do well. But, so you take it as for what it is for you. That just got heavy energy on my right ear. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting be careful. Be careful of who you listen to. Because even people in your lineage that you are connected to here in the 3D, not even just passed over loved ones, not everybody wants to see you do well. We know that, oftentimes your first enemies are in the family. They are the first examples of pretty much all things. It's in the family. Your cousins and siblings be your first friends. They are friends and foes. Parentals that leave the example, that provide the model. So we know that that is the first example. We see opportunities coming through again. opportunities for prosperity, opportunities for growth. And sometimes when you are doing the thing and you are reaching the goals, the aspirations of your ancestors, those who came before you, you will need space cleared out in front of you so that you can continue clearing out space, whatever's blocking you from evolving, from growing. Yeah, and forgiveness is coming through. Forgive yourself, forgive other people, because the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. My A part of my evolution and awareness is understanding that I came through the birth portal into a particular family because the lessons and the challenges we would receive gave us the opportunity to grow us, to evolve us. And we would say that I had opportunities galore, right? And I could reframe my reality in that way. You were talking about opportunities to break down shit, like they broke me down, like through that hazing process, so that I could be made into the malleable potential in order to be rebuilt, beloved, into something completely new, what I was supposed to be, an evolved version of self. Sometimes we look at, what we went through, the trials and tribulations, and we describe them in a certain type of way. But can you reframe it? Can you issue forgiveness? Because again, the forgiveness is for the sake of self referral, self understanding, self understanding, the ability to stand. This, yeah, divine fortune. Like those opportunities, the seeds for your prosperity that's coming from your family, bloodline, and cosmic, as Buki would say, star family, soul family, bloodline family, and is given all the way through the matriarchy, like all the way through, all the way back. If you are being called to become the lineage's highest potential, then you definitely have a lot of backing and support with you, pushing you forward, lifting you up, straightening that back up. It's like, to what? That's what I heard. Sovereignty. To do the motherfucking damn thing. To be sovereign and to be free. So many before you could not be. And in this day and age, you have the perfect opportunity. I am sovereign. I am free to exist in alignment with my highest truth. I'm here just to be me. Hello. I walk in the frequency of divine fortune, attracting the right opportunities, relationships, and resources. Opportunities, relationships, and resources. And to do it with ease. Ease and grace. And with that, we got to go. Because we about to ease our own damn self right on down the road. Love y'all. Vitality. I am the embodiment of strength, vitality, radiating physical power in a vibrant life source. Life source, that's what they said. So we gonna be obedient to what they said because we don't bring the message, I say. I love y'all so much. I pray that y'all have a great and amazing, beautiful day. I pray that you get out, that you enjoy the weather, that you ground or rest or whatever. What does the spirit say for you to do? Do that thing and prioritize you. I love you. I do. I love you just like I love me because that's my capacity. But it is growing and expanding on a daily. Yes, it is. Daily choices. 1% is not too heavy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's your name? One Piece 1 minute. If you are an active subscriber, then you would make the list, beloved, because we sure did just do some active subscriber readings. We had a few today. We did. But now we are, done with the message. So if you want to subscribe and come back and add to the community, share and big up each other and support, we are more than happy to do your reading. Make sure that you connect with us, though. Like, you make sure that we vibe, because you don't just want to get shit from another person. You are subscribed? Oh, good. I don't ever see you, beloved. It would be great to hear from you. But yes, okay, so Thursday, you in the wheat field, right? Then Thursday, 6 p.m. EST, active subscriber readings. That time is dedicated to the wheat field. And y'all know we don't charge nothing. The only thing that it costs you is your subscription and your time, your support. We build in community, because a lot of people don't always have that, right? A lot of people could feel like they're floating out here on the wind, going through challenges and shit. And when you are on your evolution and you are ascending into enlightenment, it could be difficult, right? So yeah, we definitely would do it for you on Thursday, 6 p.m. EST, because the time slot for today has already passed, beloved. So tap in and tap in early, and thank you. I love you, I do. And those who've been here and stayed the whole way, special kudos to you. I appreciate you more than I can tell you. But know this too. I love you like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, our divine mother, divine father that made all things, made us all to be. What did they make us to be? Lati, the divine intelligence, the infinite word, breathing. Because no matter what they told you, that word in you, it lives, beloved. Mother said, so what you gonna do? Hopefully, do what they wrote in you. To the next now. Ashe.